Hey guys, I want to take the one tool option, the first part I did on the Duku Parang from Condor. I want to take it up to the next level. What would be your one tool option should you need to grab just one thing, get out of the house, and that'll be your tool? Think about it, and why don't we talk about it? Okay, size or length. I think that's an important issue. How big of a tool are you going to carry on you is something you should consider, from the get-go. So, we can go as big as this amazing Condor Navy cutlass or naval cutlass, which is something I showed you guys a bunch of times, and I love this, cutlass, sword, machete, whatever you want to call it. It is amazing, but I don't think something this big I would carry around everywhere with me should I need to survive and get along in the wilderness. I love it, but it's just too long. I think most of you would agree with me. Let's check out the next option, down the size. Okay, how about this CRKT? What's it called? Half a Chance. The CRKT Half a Chance. It's a 14-inch large size parang, which is very light. Let's open this thing up. The sheath is very durable, has many ways to carry it. And this beast of a parang right here, it is amazing. It chops like nobody's business. And it's got this MN65 tool steel, and the edge is just perfect, even though I really abused it on a stubborn eucalyptus stump. This thing is almost like new. I really like it. It's not too heavy. It's very easy to wield, and it's definitely a contender. 14 inches, something I would consider. Let's go for something small, the other side of the spectrum. Would you carry a 5-inch blade knife like this Schrade SCHF 51? Great choil, nice to do detail work. You can baton with this, not too large a piece, but you could. It's a 1/4 inch thick. The scales are detachable, which is important, and it feels real nice. But the blade's only 5 inches, and you have only one tool to choose. You need some reach should you need to protect yourself. Is 5 inches enough? Just like I said on the naval cutlass with 24 inches of blade, that one's too long. I think most of you will agree that 5 inches as a one tool option, this thing is just too short. So let's put it aside. Okay. You guys all know this is the BK5, one of my favorite all-time knives, but it is 8 inches. The scales are detachable, but it's a trailing point knife, and I'm not sure as my only tool I would stick to this one. I love it. It's a slicer. You could skin a whale with it, and you can do a lot more. You can prep food, and you can baton with it like I showed. But as a trailing edge knife, I don't know if it's much of a stabber. It probably is, but I'm not sure. I would like to have a tool that I could make a spear out of. And this trailing edge might just not be the perfect spear. So for now, I'm putting it aside. Well, we cannot not look one more time at the Duku Parang. Oh baby. Look at that thing. Yeah, scales are not detachable. It's kind of an odd shape, but what a pretty boy it is. Amazing tool. This one's, my heart's choice. Carrying something like that as an only option. It's a last minute thing. If I gotta grab something that's, speaks to my heart, not to my head, I would probably grab this one. It's just amazing. But you have to be sensible and think what would, serve you the best. So now I'm coming down to one of the last choices, and why not show it to you? Yeah, the 5160 civilianized SP50 from Ontario is called the Bushcraft Woodsman. Now this knife is something real special. You didn't see it too many times on YouTube, but they had it through the gauntlet, and some people had a bunch of stuff to say about it, but let me tell you, this thing with the wooden scales, which are replaceable and detachable, at a 1/4 inch steel, 5160 carbon steel, look at that thing, and with the finger choil here, and the very sharp spine. I've never seen anything this sharp. It's almost cutting my hand, my finger, my thumb as I'm running it through here. I mean, this thing in my book is the ultimate one-tool option, because it has enough heft to chop at anything. You could take the scales off and make a large spear with it. You could hunt a wild hog with it. You could probably fish in it, and I'm thinking of the Everglades or the Florida Keys where there's huge tarpon over there. You could probably, spear a tarpon with this thing should you need to, and also do some fine detailed work if you need. I mean, this thing, and it does almost everything. It's got the lanyard hole here, really nice. And I think that in the next episode of this one tool option series, I'm going to look in detail into this amazing Ontario Woodsman Bushcraft, or Bushcraft Woodsman. So for now, I'm sticking with this little guy, big guy. Bye for now.